Hey guys, it's Jack Punkington here, and today I'm gonna explain to you why this is probably the greatest amp head for beginners, in my opinion. This was my very first amp head. I had combos before this, but this amp head, I'm actually not running through this 212. I'm running through this, which is a 1x15. That's with the 1x15 was my very first amp stack. If you go back to some really old videos of mine, you can actually see me just using it. And I love this amp. This isn't the exact head. This is actually a different version. This has a built-in DSP effects system, which, if you've ever used like the acoustic amp head I did a review on a few months ago, it's almost the same. It's like the same, like where it comes from. Anyway, so the foot switch for this is ginormous, by the way, because you can select your channel, your gain boost, your effects, which I have delay on now, and then you can also turn on reverb. So yeah, I just use the delay as an extended reverb. But there's other effects like chorus, flanger. Like here's the chorus. You can add a little delay because there's a chorus plus delay. Go up and you're on the there's a phaser and a flanger and stuff. There's also a tremolo, which I actually really like. I just think that's really cool. And then you can like adjust the levels, and there's also different types of reverb. Like right now I have it set on plate reverb. This is spring, and I have it turned up pretty high. Ambient reverb. Then you've got like your room, your hall, and your arena. So usually I just leave it on spring and turn the level down a little. Obviously Fender amps are known for their cleans. And this has a great clean tone, obviously. But what I think about this amp is interesting is it has a really good high gain tone. This is just its regular gain. Turn it up a little bit. And I have the guitar coil tapped humbucker. What I actually like doing right now is using the delay and then add in the boost. Jack. I had that way up, a little, like really high, just to mess around with stuff. You know, this is a really versatile amp. I used it a lot when I was just doing more punky stuff. But it's got the gain that it can go. Then you can turn, it's got a mid boost on. That was on the whole time. Turn it off and it's very rock tone. But I like having the mid boost on. Turn the gain all the way up just to kind of see what we get. You can hear a lot of feedback. All in all, a great amp. It's solid state, so you can throw it around in the back of a van or anything and it's going to do great. I love this amp. Wouldn't have wanted any other amp to start off. I mean, for a solid state, just beater, they're awesome, and they're cheap too. Used, I think these are like at most $200. So I paid, I think, $150. I actually just traded a guitar to Chris to get this back. Now yes, it's not the gainiest amp. I love my Randall RD. That thing's all gain. But I love to just like go back to when I was just starting out playing and stuff and just rock out on this thing. But because it's got all the built-in effects, the built-in reverbs, the added gain, and it's perfect for someone who's just starting out, who's been like playing for a little while, like a year or two, and they're more serious about it, and you can tell like this is going to be something that they're really going to focus on. I would recommend this amp. 412. Don't give them a bass 1x15. I kept it because it means a lot to me. I've traded it before, but I ended up getting it back. Just because of the nostalgia. If it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't keep it. Because it sounds okay, but it adds way too much bass into it. But it's a great amp. So I highly recommend these for anyone just looking for a good solid state amp head that's versatile, or something to get a more serious young player. I hope you guys love this video and enjoy it. Jack Punkington signing out. Peace.